Hey everybody, welcome back to the NoMullys channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I always customize my 5-wood, so I'll give you guys a little preview here. This is what it looks like. It's all cracked and everything. So today I'm going to go grab some paint and I'm going to show you the step process of what I do to paint my 5-wood. Follow along. Alright, we need coffee. First things first, before you do anything, you need a coffee. So we're gonna go get a coffee. I'm just gonna get a large double-double. Just got our double-double. The old McDonald's. It's the only coffee I really enjoy. I don't really like eating there a whole lot, but I do like their coffee. Coffee's pretty deadly. So now we're gonna take about a 25-minute drive into Calgary Auto Body Supplies and go pick up some custom spray paint. We gotta go choose what we're gonna pick and see what they got. They got a big binder full of all kinds of colors. I mean, like, you couldn't even name the amount of, I think they got 10,000 colors. It's a lot. So let's go to Calgary. So if you're from Calgary area, you guys know it's snowed this week. It's all gone pretty much, except for the mountains coming up here. The snow usually stays in the mountains all year round, but it's a beautiful city to live in. I mean, traffic's a nightmare like anywhere. Doesn't matter where you live. And we're almost there at the body shop, so this is the place to come. If you need any kind of paint and you live in Calgary, this is definitely the spot. Let's go inside and see what they got. I need some sandpaper. These are all probably just pads. Oh, perfect. Gonna need one of these for taping everything off. More for blocking. I think I might just go to Crappy Tire for the sandpaper that I need. Alright, so now we're looking at some blues. They told me to take it outside and take a look. This is just one binder. They have like 10. And it's so hard to decide what kind of blue you want. I'm really taken by this metallic blue right there. I really like it. But I haven't got a look at this binder. I mean, it's so hard to decide. If you were painting a car, I wouldn't even know. I mean, that's pretty flashy. I don't mind that just because of the metallic flake on it. I was trying to look for like a midnight purple, but can't be too picky because the old pocketbook. I imagine it wouldn't be cheap. Oh, these kind of got some nice metallic on it. It's like a green. It's like a greenish purple blue. I don't know. I'm really taken by. Oh, see, I mean, how do you choose? There's just so many colors, and this is just blues out of one binder. Oh, here's some purples. Starting to get a little more flashy into the old midnight purple. That I like, just because it's so different. E3132. So I guess it's a toss-up. I either painted this dark blue purple right here, if you can see it. Or I paint this. I'm not too sure. Well, we just got the spray paint right here. Spray paint, and then we got some grit. Actually, these are really cheap. These are $1. This is $1.50 for what I'm doing with my club. I don't really need that much sandpaper, and we're gonna try and get that off with some paint thinner first before we start scrubbing her down. Okay, we're back in Airdrie. I just had to stop at this place called Canadian Tire. For you Americans, I don't know if you got anything. It's probably like a Riley's spot or something like that, but for everybody, we call this Crappy Tire. See if we got anything you kind of need for outdoor shit or anything. All right, we're just looking for some paint thinner, and because I don't want to scrub my club the entire day. I think it's gonna be down over here. There we go. It's the last bottle. Luck of the draw. All right, so now that we're back at home, I'll go through the list of parts I got. I've got some tape to tape off the face, and then I got some paint thinner because we're gonna let that sit for about 20 minutes. And then we've got our clear coat, our paint, and our sandpaper. We got 80 grit to start, Then I picked up some, I think I got 320, got 320 here, 800 here, and then 1500 to make it polish. So right now we're just gonna go put it in some paint thinner and let it sit for about 30 minutes. Alright, we're gonna just crack this open. Probably should be wearing gloves. Give that a little sniff. Make sure it is paint thinner. Find a shitty bowl. I'm gonna enter that way here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the golf club. As you can see, she's already got, should be breaking down here quite a bit. We'll just lean it up against the wall and let it soak for a bit. I'm probably gonna give it about 30 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. Should make my life a little bit easier with sanding it, because nobody likes sanding. So we'll check back in 30 minutes. Well, it's been about 30 minutes. We've been letting it soak in the paint thinner. The longer you let it soak, the easier it'll come off. I've already went ahead and cut up some of that sandpaper from the 80 grit all the way up to 1500 grit, just in the small pieces here. Let's go ahead and start the fun part and sand it down. We're gonna start with 80 grit. All right. Grab around the paint thinner bucket here. Go ahead and wipe it down. Probably should use some gloves. I'm not known for gloves or masks when painting. You don't need that stuff. Anyways, we've dried it off a little bit. We're gonna grab that 100 grit and start sanding her. Okay. So it should come off fairly easy with an 80 grit. As you can see, I barely scrubbed and it's coming off. So we're gonna go ahead and take 80 grit all over this. Be sure not to damage the grooves on your club face. You can tape them off if you want. And we're gonna fast forward. Once I got this 100 grit done, I'll check back in. All right, 20 minutes later, I'm done scrubbing this thing. As you can see, it looks rough. There's still a bit of paint in there. I'm gonna make sure we get that all out with the 80 grit here. And then we're gonna move on to the 320. Oh yeah, here on the back, see all that extra paint? I ain't scrubbing that out. Nah, if I had like a Dremel or something to get in there, but I don't feel like pulling it out. Good enough. Get the rest of the paint off. All right, we've hit it with the 300 grit. Hopefully the camera can pick that up. As you can see, the grooves are starting to get a bit smaller. Don't worry about that little guy. That little guy, I don't even know how that happened. A little dent. No big deal. Okay, now we're gonna grab the 800 grit, and I'll show you after once we're done scrubbing that. And it won't feel as sandpapery, the more you move up grits. So that's something to take note. If you feel anything when you're doing it, then that's some spot you need to hit again with the 300, but she's feeling pretty good, looking good. We're gonna go grab the 800 now. All right, we got the second piece of 800 here. Starting to feel a lot smoother. Oh, there's Woodrow. Hey, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Guess I'm not parking in the driveway, eh?
Park right there. You're fine. Oh, Woody showed up. What a surprise. The camera can pick it up now. Yeah, clouds are coming over. You can see it's starting to get a little bit of a shine. It feels really smooth. So once we're done hitting this, we got one more grit, 1500 grit. Then that's when the magic happens. It's all in the prep work. If you don't take the time to scrub this thing, it's not gonna come out looking like you want it to. All right, since now we're done the 800 grit, we're moving forward to 1500 grit. And this is gonna get it feeling like a baby's bum. I barely scrubbed it, and it's already getting used up.
And that's so that the paint will hold and stick perfect.
Well, this is just making it very polished, right? If you were going to paint the car, you would definitely rub it down to 1500 grit with primer. I'm not priming this. I'm just gonna leave it as this.
Just want to let everybody know, comment down below whether it alters the actual club, the performance of this club.
Oh, it might. He's just jealous because I hit it 235. That's all.
235. Seeing you hit that 270.
I was being modest.
Be modest though. Yeah. Yeah.
Being modest. So once we're done this,
you get it all painted up.
once we're done this, we're gonna tape it off,
and
then we're gonna grab acetone and wipe it down to get all my finger grease, all this metal.
all this stuff that's going into my eyeballs.
Yeah. See, as soon as Woody shows up, someone starts crying.
Being safe.
I already told him you're supposed to wear gloves and mask, but
That's right.
don't do what I do. Unless, you want to make your club look cool. Alright, we're pretty much there. The pad's pretty much used. The camera will pick it up. It's starting to rain. But as you can see, it's starting to look a lot more shiny, which is what I want. So when I apply the paint and the sun hits it, it's going to bounce off that metal. And it's going to give you that bright sparkle. Like you can primer this, but I'm not going to. Almost done. It's a lot of...
How can you get that ding out?
Oh, I don't even know how that happened, to be honest. That's fine. A little love mark.
That's going the other way?
I don't know. It could have been when my clubs fell off the back of the cart there the other day. All right. We're going to go tape this up and we'll check back in. Taped it all off. As you can see, I tried to do my best for the face. We'll see how it comes out with the paint. What do you want to just hold that? So now, to get all that metal debris and everything off, I'm going to go ahead and take some acetone. And we're going to put a little bit on the pad here. Make sure you guys are wearing your gloves.
Here we go. Let's go around this way so they can see you shine it.
Well, it's just...
Is it in the way?
No, it's not even in the frame. There you go. All right.
I'll come back over here. Is it still in the frame?
You're in the frame, Woody. It's not a
How
whole
many
lot of
times have
dust
you
coming
painted
off.
this thing?
I don't know. Lots.
Did you ever get overspray on the shaft?
No.
No?
He's worried because I only taped it down this far.
Using a can of spray paint, but what
It's
do I
okay.
know?
Woody's a professional painter.
No, I'm just a professional perfectionist. You shut your mouth when you talk to me, Kyle.
Why do you have it facing you?
Because it's going to change it around. I'm going to get ready for you.
Shake for 2 minutes. Okay. She's all shooken up. You always do a little test spray. The nozzle's the wrong way. Let's turn that. I like spraying with the nozzle. I can't tell on the camera, but the nozzle right here was
That's good.
horizontal, and I put it vertical because I like spraying.
I'm standing over my truck. If you get that.
Got the first coat done. We're gonna let that dry for about 20 minutes, and we'll hit it again with another coat.
There she
All right,
is.
we're gonna do the second coat here. Okay, second coat's done. Let's let that dry, and we're gonna hit it maybe with the third one. All right, we're gonna hit it with the third coat now. I'll probably stop after this coat.
Need a flashlight?
Nope.
It's starting to get dark out here, so I want to be able to see it. It's the final coat. It's it.
Yeah,
Make
this
a
isn't
mistake. That's it. It's done.
this isn't the hardest part. It's the clear coat. Clear coat's the hardest part to spray.
The question is, did you activate it?
It seems pretty simple. Seems pretty simple, folks. Yeah, there's a little bit of a run now. I might have fucked it up. Everything, all that hard work. We're gonna let it dry, and hopefully I can hit it with another coat, and we don't make it run, because, man, it would really suck to do it all over again. See, as you can see, clear coat is the hardest, and I barely sprayed any on. And there's a bit of a run. I think we can get rid of that. We'll just let it dry and see with the next coat. If I really, really, really wanted to, like a car, I could sand it down and polish it out, but it's probably gonna, you know, crack eventually anyways, because I just swing too hard, Woodrow. Swing too hard. But no, as you can see, I've kind of got that run in there. It kind of looks poopy. However,
it is straight, so it's kind of like it might be there, it might be, you know what I mean?
you
just
know,
a line.
one more coat maybe, and it might just make it disappear.
Might help you out there. You've got a line on your club that's straight. Keep that line straight.
I don't think it's gonna help me. I think you need help, but
I need lots
you
of
better
help.
show up
If
tomorrow.
anybody knows, comment down below if there's a psychologist there.
You need a psychologist for golf. End up like Tin Cup. Marry the girl. Try and go for it in 7.
That's it.
The third coat of clear. It's kind of dry to the point where you can kind of see the line of the clear, but everybody makes mistakes. So let's just see if we can correct it. And we're gonna hit it with one more coat. Hopefully the little run you can't really see. And that should be good. 3 or 4 coats of clear. Hopefully when I hit a golf ball it doesn't crack. Stick it down there. Well, I've added another few coats actually, and you can't even tell that I had a little bit of a run initially. So it's come out pretty fire. We're gonna go ahead and rip the tape off before the hardener kicks in, and we'll let it dry for 24 hours and take it to the course here tomorrow. All right guys, well, thanks for watching. It's another episode of NoMullys, and hopefully you liked it. Like and subscribe down below. We'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Say goodbye, Woody.
See you later, boys. We'll see you on the flip side. We're painting. Sweet painted club. Gotta love it, boys. Gotta love it.
All right, boys. See you later. The sun actually decided to pop out. So here's kind of the final result. Did not bad on taping off the face. Not ruin any of those grooves. But I love that color. It looks sick.